Hello and welcome to the new series of YouTube Tuesday with me, Jason of Barnabas Junction. Hello and welcome to every single one of you already here at the earlier time of 6 o'clock. A few questions going to be coming up regarding that as we progress through the show, so stick by, and I've got some questions to be asking to you all. So a very, very good evening and welcome to everybody already in the stream joining us this evening. Got a few trains running around the layout for today's show. So if you like a running session as well, you're going to be seeing some trains as we chat. So let's have a very good look at who we have already in the chat tonight in our first episode. Yes, Series 8 is here. I know a lot of you have been itching for Series 8 to begin. I will have to say, apologies that it's taken until now for it to return. I have to admit, I have been exceptionally busy. And if you remember, I did say I was going to get on with a lot of stuff with the layout between the end of Series 7 and beginning of Series 8. Well, a little bit on that after we say good afternoon, good evening to everybody. So, Eagle Creek Railroad is in, Ben. Brian of Finnerton Central, good afternoon to you, good evening. Digger Evans, Model Railway, hello to you, Digger. These were all in before the stream. Let's have a look at what people are saying. Everyone's saying good evening to one another. Eagle Creek saying he was the first in. Indeed, you were. Well done, Ben. Everyone's saying hope they are well. All good, thanks, Ben. Hope you're well, mate, after all the foam carving. Digger saying hi to Brian. Brian saying, yes, all good here, Ben. Buzzing with excitement at starting my new product. Yes, I've had your message, Brian. I'm going to be briefly mentioning that for you very soon. Brian saying, I watched the video. I've not watched it yet, so don't give me any... I know what it's about, but I knew a bit of behind the scenes, the project. Who else have we got in? Good evening to Mick92. Good evening, Mick. Evening, folks. Hope you're all well, he says. I hope you are too. And Peter Jackson of Cheadle Heath. Hello, Jason, and all in the chat tonight. Good evening to you, Peter. Thank you for joining us. Robert of Clybridge is in. Good evening to you. And Paul Woods also. Good evening, one and all. Good evening, Paul. Hope you are well. Hope you have been looking forward to the return of Series 8. Well, the return of YouTube Tuesday with Series 8. Smallwood Junction and New Durham Junction. Good evening to you both. Thank you for joining us on this earlier time slot. Hollybrook Junction, Al, away on Anglesey. Good evening to you. And Brereton Junction, good evening to you. Saying hi to everyone in the chat. Who have I missed? Anybody else? Brian Talmer, good evening, Jason says, and everyone else in the chat. Good evening, Brian. Thank you for joining us. And Robert, just Robert, but Robert, good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Why do I get a feeling Rob and Grace are there? Why would you get a feeling Rob and Grace are here, Brian? That confuses me. Arthur Humphreys, good evening to you. He says hi, Jason, and everyone in the chat. Everyone's saying hi to Arthur. And Johan, howdy, mate. Glad to have you back. Thank you very much. That's very greatly appreciated of you. And Settled Carlisle 68. Good evening, Jason, and everybody. Excuse me. Well, I don't know about you guys, but this new feature on mobile apps, I don't know if it's on the desktop, but this new feature having the heart the emoji, where you can have a heart, a laugh, a party symbol, that blah blah blah. That is really annoying on mobile because it blocks the chat and you can't see what everybody's saying. Keep an eye out on my channel, says New Durham Junction, as I am approaching close to 1K members and I'll be launching a competition. So keep your eyes peeled. Yes, I know all about that competition, Craig. So yes, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to Craig of New Durham Junction. He's got a fantastic prize lined up for when he reaches his 1K subscriber milestone. Digger, yes, it's in the way. Yes, in fact, to me, Digger, the word way of what you just said is, I can't see it. But, yeah, it's annoyingly in the way. I think YouTube needs to think about where the placement of that is. So, first question I've got for everybody. What do you think about this 6 o'clock start for the YouTube Tuesday? I know it does clash with a lot of people that might be still at work, things like that, but it's not essential that people come and view these live streams because you can tune in on the replay at any point. That function is not here, says Ferrington. You must need to update your app. I'll show it you. In fact, let me get a camera. Look, there it is. See that heart symbol there? It is annoying. So you press on that, and it brings up a load of emojis. I know it's blurred, but it's annoying. It blocks the chat. As long as it suits you, Jason says Clybridge. I think Trevor is live too. I do believe Trevor is live. He did know I was going live, but no, anyone can go live whenever they want. I've got no complaints about that. Let's see if Trevor is live. Let's see where we can find him. Let's see if we can find Trevor on his live stream, and let's see what he's up to, shall we? Let's have a look. Yes, Trevor is live. He's doing Acton Bridge Live, Wildlife and Flying Scotsman Special, he says. Let's have a look. Bring in the do you know how to operate this? How do we do this now? There we go. They've changed the name of it. Share screen. Right. There we go. I am sharing audio as well. So let's see if I can bring him in. Let's see if we can hear him. Oh, there's the stop frame on my system.
Yes. All right, Drive has just become a level 2 member. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. And you are in the Flying Scotsman silver £2 coin.
Let Trevor know.
Draw, should I say?
Yes, I can hear him. Let everybody now jump over to Trevor's stream. I don't mind about you being here.
We've got 16 people in. 5 thumbs up. Don't forget, keep smashing that thumbs up button.
He is live right now on YouTube.
As soon as we get to 20 people in the stream, 10 thumbs up, then I will be I'm going to start showing things off, I think.
Let's say hello to him. Good evening, Trevor. You are
also, by becoming a member, like I say, obviously you have YouTube member videos. Tuesday. You get different entry levels to my competitions. Details are in the community centre.
Say hi to everyone.
But even if you just become a member just now and you cancel it tomorrow, you're still in the competition. And of course, you don't even need to become a member. As long as you're a subscriber. As long as you're a subscriber, then you can do donations as well. Different donations give you different entries. Again, details are in my community centre. So we've got a few people joining in. We've got Peter Jackson. Hello, Peter. Hi, Trevor. Jason is live now and chatting on air too. Did I miss Jason then? Did I? Hi, Trevor. You're live on Jason's channel right now, says Digger. Oh, Jason, you're the man. Thank you, Jason. Do appreciate that. Mr. Barnabas Junction. Clybridge is in. Hello, Clybridge. And we've got Finnerton. Hello. We're watching live on Jason's stream. That's awesome. Dan
Well
says
done,
Hannah
everybody.
does know what happens in the bush cam. She doesn't. This is her first time. So she will see roughly in about 40 minutes what bush cam is all about. And speak of the devil, Mr. Barnabas Junction. Good evening, Trevor. You are live on my YouTube Tuesday stream. Say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody at Barnabas Junction. Thank you so much for that, Jason. Do appreciate your support there, mate. Dan wants to say the quote. No, don't tell Hannah what bush cam is. Let's keep her here for another 40 minutes. New Durham Junction Model Railway there, Grim Reaper. Hello, Craig. Thank you for coming. Watching you on
We'll leave
Jason's
Trevor there
stream.
for the time being. Let's bring you back to here. Oh, that's funny. That was. That's well funny. It's great that you can live stream somebody else's stream at the same time. Oh, we'll keep him there. So I'm viewing him at the same time. Good evening to Route 7 Railway, GWR Buckley Junction, for joining us this evening. Hello to you all. Later streams, I end up falling asleep, says Peter. I can only make it if I've finished work or I'm off, to be honest, but it still suits you. That's cool. Sometimes at work at this time, says Brian. Better for me as I get up early for work, says Peter. Right. So one thing about doing these YouTube Tuesdays, this series is, though, no, I can't drag the heart thing. It's stuck in that position, Brian, unfortunately. One thing about these YouTube Tuesdays, though, they will be limited to a maximum of 1 hour for the time being, though, as I have got other appointments that I've got to visit after 7 o'clock tonight, and that's ongoing for a few weeks. So that's one of the reasons why I've shifted it to 6 o'clock. But, and I'm going to add this to a poll as well. I know it's called YouTube Tuesday. How do, Daz? How do? I know it's called YouTube Tuesday, but I'm potentially going to change its name to something different, and potentially would mean it could go back to the later time, or it can be even longer if I switched the stream to a Thursday evening. What do you think of that? Obviously, it would be no longer called YouTube Tuesday. I would have to rename the show. It could be called YouTube Tuesday on Thursday. Call it that. But what do you think? What is better? Would Thursday evenings be more beneficial for viewers? Would people prefer it? As my Thursdays are currently now available in evening time at the moment. All being well, there's nothing to stop me from doing the chats on a Thursday, doing the live streams on a Thursday, and it would mean I'd be able to do it longer than an hour. Because I want to do is change the way the show works. I want the show to be more interactive with working on the layout, but at the same time, more conversation, more chatter, more chatting with you, the viewers. Because at the end of the day, the show is about you, the viewers, your channels, and not necessarily myself. That was the whole point of the channel, the show in the first point. It was a show about other channels and not, all right, it was being broadcast on my channel, but not about my channel as such. But over the past few series, it's become a lot more about my layout, and that's not what it's about, because my layout, videos for my layout should be on layout updates and stuff like that. Yeah, it's great to see stuff being done on the layouts, but I want it to be focusing more on you, the viewers, as it's what it's. I say that's what this show is about. So this series 8 could be a little bit higgledy-piggledy as I introduce uh, new things or bring back old things that I used to do with the show, such as Modeller's Moment. That kind of like bit the dust a bit because people lost a bit of interest in it, but I want to try and bring that back. And also um, focusing on what you're doing with your layouts, what you've been doing with your time, with your hobby as well. So I want to try and emphasize it as more towards what you guys are all doing. Good evening to Donegal Dad Rail in. Also, Storm Chasing Jake. Hello, Jason. It's Jake. Good evening to you. Langton Road, good evening to you as well. All of you, thank you so much for joining us. Remember to click the thumbs up button if you are here, if you appreciate these live streams. Also, we say good evening to John of Piccadilly Model Railways. He's saying hi, Jason, and everyone. Should be a Y in there, I think. Who else have we got in that I've not said hello to? Paul Woods, yes, is saying hi to Piccadilly. So let's hear about what you've been up to. On your modeling, what have you been doing since Series 7? Have you been busy? Has anybody been to see Making Tracks 3 yet? That's another question. And has anybody been watching the Railcam live streams from it as well, for those that you can't get to visit? Did you know about them? That's another question. Did you know about the Railcam live streaming from Making Tracks 3 at Chester Cathedral? Brian says, me. Yes, you did. You went. I do believe you see it. Jason, I'm only a teacher. Nice one, John. I'm just right. Clybury says, I'm a Railcam subscriber. You don't actually need to be a subscriber to see the Making Tracks 3 Railcam live streams. Anybody can view them. But yes, if you're a subscriber, well done. It's very worth it. Everyone's still saying hello to one another. Hi, Ben. Sorry, I lost my way with it all. That things ain't been good lately. Yes, understandably. I vote Johan. You says I vote to move to a Thursday. So I'm going to try something here now because I don't know if it's possible, but I saw it possible. Hang on. Apparently, you can do polls. Now, I've never done one during a live stream. But it's not allowing me. I don't know why, but I've seen it before, but I might be able to do it via the actual YouTube app. Let's see whether I can do it on the actual app. So let me take that off. Let me go to there. New railway. Hello, he says. Yes, yes, yes. And yes, it's back. I presume you mean Making Tracks 3's back. Dinmore Junction. Hello, Steve. He says the Thursday Club. Could be. Could be, very well be. The Thursday Club. Interesting. Let me just try and find how I do it on here. See whether I can produce a poll. I don't know how you do it. If anyone knows, currently sat at Milton Keynes Central, says Langton Road, on a 350. Scale size, Making Tracks. Well done. Yes, I can do polls on here. Start a poll. Move this. Move live stream to a Thursday or stay on Tuesday. Yes or no? Here we go. Asking you. There's the question. So you may have to see the poll, you may have to refresh your live stream. In fact, I've got that wrong, haven't I? Can I edit it? Because right, the poll. Do I move the live stream to Thursday? That is the question. Do I move it to a Thursday? Yes or no? So if you're choosing no, that means you want it to stay on a Tuesday. Correct. Hang on. GWR question. Jason, the question is what's best for you? Well, I can do both. I can still do a Tuesday, but it can only be from 6 till 7. But if I do a Thursday, it can be 6 till 8, 9, whatever. It can be a longer period of time. It can be 7 till 9, 7 till 8. It can be 6 till 8. I can do it 2 hours, which for the show is better. I do think that 2 hours is good for a show. I'm just watching the poll and ooh, it's very close. Nice to see you, Sunday Steve. Yes, nice to see you too, Brian and Jeff and Steve and others on Sunday. I did get a chance to pop down to Telford for the Telford Steam Railway Model Railway exhibition. What about Mark's hour or so? See, I don't know who else does Thursday. That's another question. Does anybody else do Thursdays? Langton says, "Go for whatever suits you, Jason. We will follow regardless." That's very kind of you. Another question is, why not do both? He who should not be named, says Brian. Right. Go for whatever suits you, Jason. We will follow God. Sounds like you've decided already, Jason. Sounds like it would be better all round. No other streams I know of Thursday. Donegal, you do Thursday from 7:30. Right. Don't really want to jump on your stream then. Right. Well, the current poll is sitting at 50-50. Very, I can't get any closer than 50-50. That might make things a little difficult because I know yours. I do think your stream is a regular stream, isn't it, Mark? You've been going. I knew you did a live stream, Mark, but I wasn't sure when you did it, at what time. See, I can do from 6 on a Thursday, and I could be finished by 7:30 for Donegal Dad. Mark, I'll have a chat with you if that's all right. See what we can work out. Ewan, hello to the Growler. Good evening. Oh, it's very, very close on this poll. Very close. 21 votes, and we've got 33 viewing. If you haven't yet voted, please make a vote on whether to move this live stream to a Thursday. If you think I should move it to Thursday, click yes. But if you think I should stay on Tuesday, click no. Bearing in mind, the Tuesday will be 6 till 7 only. 6 p.m. till 7, just as today is with the new series. But if I go to a Thursday, I could do longer. Did I just see Jeff? Jeff Friedman, yes, there he is. A good evening to all. He says, good evening, Jeff. And Simon, Trains Model Railway Showcase. Let's get the DB Schenker locos out on the layout. There is one on the layout. I'm going to start the trains back up. What about Sunday show? No, unavailable Sundays. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I am unavailable. Occasionally, I'm available on a Sunday, but primarily, I'm unavailable. Thursday after 7, says Settle Carlisle 68. I'm going to have a chat with Mark. Yeah, I think I could do 6 till 7:30 on a Thursday. I can't see that being an issue at all. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly that. It will not be called YouTube Tuesday. It will no longer be called YouTube Tuesday. I do have a potential name. It has been kind of mentioned, briefly summarizing my idea if I change it to a Thursday. Let's invent another day of the week. 8 days of the week. Don't mend what's not broke. I could have changed it to YouTube Thursday, but I haven't. If I w and that's another thing, if I change, all my, video graphics will also end. Um, Obviously, my YouTube Tuesday graphic. So I'd have to, get some new graphics, which is not a problem. I can sort that out. Next week, have the 13th month. How about the Thursday Club? And then on to Irish Interlude with Mark. Barnabas. I'm liking your ideas, gents, ladies and gents. Keep your ideas flowing. I do appreciate it. Jason's what? Jason's moved day. Brian. Right. Anyway, so talking to Brian, he has asked me to just briefly, and I said I would briefly. You need to please do check out Brian's latest upload to his channel because he has launched a all new project courtesy of another fellow modeler that's helping him out, and it's worthy to watch. So if you haven't already, then please do head over to Brian. That's Finnerton Central Model Railway, and check out his latest project. I think I'm right. Is it Project Beechwood? I'm sure it's called Project Beechwood. Simon says, try Thursday as an experiment. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. So, okay. So how about this? Next week, not this week, because we're already doing this week's show. Next week, I'm going to end the poll because it's ended up on 50-50. Thank you very much to everybody that's voted. The poll I've ended the poll now. But let's have a think. What do you think? I was just thinking of a question. Next week's show. Do you think next week we will trial a Thursday? I say I'm going to have a word with Mark before. I will have a word with Mark before, and we'll see what's going. What's the reasoning behind it? Jeff says the reason behind it is because, due to commitments, I'm unable now to do Tuesday evenings beyond 7 p.m. That's why I'm now live today with the first of the series from 6 p.m. But I will only be on for an hour due to commitments that require me elsewhere after 7 o'clock tonight. He was Monday though, but swapped. High is tonight at 7. Who's it? Oh right. Oh right, is he? Okay. Hi Gary. Oh, did I just see Gary? Someone mentioned Gary. Who's in? I don't know everybody's name. He's having his hair done. Clive, good afternoon, good eve well, it's or is it good morning for you? Oh, dear, but he's in hospital. Hope you're at the best place if you're not feeling too good, but all the best if, whatever reason you're there for. But yes, thank you for joining us, Clive. David Train Time? Oh, my lord, there is a blast from the past. Where have you been, David? Where I've just seen you in the chat. Where are you? There he is. David Train Time. Hello, everybody. He says, hello, David. Welcome. Great to see you. Fantastic to see you here. How the devils are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, let me just find something. I want to see if this works. Does it show up on here? No, it doesn't. I was hoping it might show the poll in StreamYard's chat, but it doesn't. I can't find it. So I was going to bring it up on the screen for everyone to see. Everyone's saying hi to David. Had mice. Oh my word, he's had mice in the loft. Hope everything okay, Dave, and you've got them sorted. I don't know how you managed to have mice in there, pal, especially with it being so bright and white. Is there any damage, Dave? Specifically, I know do they like to chew the wires? Hope if there is, I hope you can get things sorted. Should we get the trains moving again? I'm going to change the camera as well, so just bear with me. Let's get things moving. Right. Ewan says, the Growler, liking that view under the bridge. Thank you, Ewan. It's actually the place where the signal box, the northern end signal box, would be positioned. So I just get to move the signal box. David says, yes, got rid of them. Now, a lucky no damage. The whole street. Oh, the whole street has had them. Wow. What, in the roofs or just in general? Let's change the camera. This is all changed. This has. All right, there we go. Let's move the camera over. So over the pub scene. We're all heading down the pub for a swift one now. Stop. Don't corner a mouse. It will fight back. Ask Thomas. Oh, right. In everyone's houses. Wow. Growler, has anyone had to contact Revolution Trains? And if so, what sort of response did you get? Peter Jackson, those Mark 5 coaches will probably see more use than the real ones. Laugh out loud. No cracks in them, is there, Jason? No. Oh, I take it that we're having some bad issues with the current ones, are they? If anyone hasn't seen Peter Warner's Making Tracks 3 yet, would recommend going. Milton Keynes Central layout is awesome. I've been following it since the day it was constructed. And also I've been speaking with Phil. Met with Phil a few times discussing how progress has been with it. You had to email them once, got a reply back a few days later. Ewan, what's the issue of Revolution Trains? I've never dealt with them, says Clybridge. Piccadilly, John says, Ewan, sadly, my response from Revolution Trains was not good. Sorry. Simon saying, Clive, sorry to hear, and hope you get well soon. So, going back to what the streams are going to be about, I've got a lot of unused kits for various areas around the layout. And it's about time they saw the light of day. So this series, I want to be focusing on a lot of the kits that I need to get used. Now, these kits can be from that church scene there, things that have not been finished there, to the station, to the caravan park, even to the TMD, a lot actually for the TMD. And it's time that they came out. So if you like your kit building, if you like seeing how stuff's built, and if you have the same kit, how about we'll do a build along? If you've got a kit that I might have, then I'll be happy to do a build along live with you. Come and join the stream. That's what I want to focus. And at the same time, we're discussing with you, we're showcasing you, the viewers, with your channels. I've got a list of channels lined up to mention during this series. Some that are very new to the scene since I've been off from doing my YouTube Tuesdays. Some new ones, some ones that have come across. Just noticed. Train stopped. The wheels on that need cleaning. Newland Railway, good evening to you. My new Pendolino, 2 coaches constantly derail. Email them and they aren't interested. Basically, they say it must be my track and not their coaches. Have you checked your back-to-backs? Not sure what they should be on. I presume it's yeah, it will be. It'll be Engage, won't it? Bring this out. Bear with me. There we go. Smolton, good evening to you, and DJ Express 2025. Hello from Greenwood, Wisconsin. Hello to you. Hope you're well. And UK Railway Videos. Good evening to you also. Thanks for joining us. So, if you like the idea then of the projected series, I'll have a word with Mark of Donegal Dad Rail, and keep an eye out on the channel's community tab before next Tuesday to find out what is going to happen with next week's show, what time, etc. Let's give the Mark 5s a stretch of their wheels. They're still on long-term loan from Valleybrook. He asked me a couple of weeks ago. He says, "Are you fed up with my Mark 5s yet? Do you want me to bring them back?" I went, "No, they're all right." He says, "You sure?" I says, "Yeah, they're very proud on the layout." He says, "I just thought you might been getting bored with them." I went, "Never bored of them." So, okay then. He knows they're being well looked after. And they actually haven't moved for about 4 weeks. So, nice to get them stretching their axles. Skipsy Trains, good evening. Jason, good evening. Everybody saying good evening, Skipsy. You're catching us on the earliest time of the stream from 6 till 7 this week, but we might be moving to a different day yet. We might be renamed. The show might be coming and have a new name, possibly. Okay, so we finished last Series 7 on a high, celebrating the life of sadly lost Bernie. And a big thank you to everybody that sent in a donation towards the floral funds. All those donations, all the super chat donations, they have all now been safely banked away, awaiting use. Now, the funeral did take place, but it took place down in Gloucester. But for everybody here in the Northwest or anywhere in the country that wishes to still show your respects, there is to be a memorial gathering with floral tributes and hopefully an unveiling. I have been speaking with Alison very closely. I've just noticed those bushes are falling over there. I've been talking closely with Alison, excuse me, keeping up to date with everything. And things are progressing well, although a bit slow. She's just been waiting. Some people who she needed to get in touch with her have been off poorly. So she's been waiting for updates on where developments are going to go. Fingers crossed in the next few weeks we will get some further developments. Thank you very much, UK Railways. Nice DRS Mark IIs. That is the full set that were available by Hornby, which now one of them's next to impossible to get your hands on. So keep up. I will be keeping updated with you regarding that memorial. For those that you do know, the memorial gathering will be taking place in Wigan. A date and time will be set when all the formalities have been put together so that we can bring the gathering to all. And everybody is welcome to come and celebrate the wonderful life of Bernie. Yes, Wigan. We'll be in Wigan. Warrington, Wigan. Is it Warrington, Wigan? Oh, Warrington. No. Oh, Warrington, sorry. Did I say Wigan? Warrington. Bernie's hometown. So rewind all that. So it'll be held in Bernie's hometown, Warrington. Oh, Paul Wood says it's my hometown as well. Well, keep an eye out if you want to attend the memorial in aid of Bernie. Another thing to mention, I have been in contact with Fox Transfers. They are awaiting an order and I've already been told by one modeler that they want 2 nameplates. I am having some nameplates produced, but there's a minimum order of 3 nameplates that they'll take. So I want 2. I know somebody else wants 2. And it's £45 for 3. So separate that, it's £15 for 1. So if you're wanting 2, that's £30. Bernice and Warrington. I got it wrong. Sorry. They will, obviously, that's £45 for 00 gauge. If you're wanting it in any other gauge, then that will be a separate order and will require the minimum order again of 3. So that'll be £45. So if anybody is definitely wanting a set of nameplates, and the nameplates that I'm ordering and the other modeler has also agreed that they want the same nameplates, is Bernie Walker, and then his birth year, and obviously 2023 underneath. So that is the nameplates. If you're wanting anything different, then that again is a separate order and will require minimum ordering of 3. So for every single design, it's a minimum order of 3 of £45. That's from Fox Transfers. They are enamel ones. It will be metal nameplates. And the locomotive that I'm having done is the Class 66. But I'm also having, but these will probably be done by water slide transfers. I'm having transfer, the name's done also for the disused signal box, which will be Crossways Point Junction. So, and that's a separate thing. So that's nothing to do with Fox transfers. But yes, they are awaiting the order to be placed. So if you do want to place an order, I will have to ask. Funds will have to be made up front. But I don't want the funds until I'm actually going to place the order. So if you are interested in having some nameplates for two nameplates, or even just the one, it's £15 a nameplate basically. If you're interested in one with the nameplate saying Bernie Walker, his year of birth to 2023, then please get in touch with me either directly via private message on social media, or get in touch with me via my email address, barnabasjunction@gmail.com. And I say, as soon as I've got a full order, or as soon as I've got all the orders arranged, I will then request the funds, and then we will place the order with Fox Transfers. But unfortunately, it is £45 minimum order per design. And that is 3 nameplates, which you don't necessarily need 3 to put on one locomotive. You only need the 2. But in some cases, you might only want the 1 because you could put a different nameplate on each side. So yeah, if you're interested, I will double check regarding the N gauge size. Anybody that's wanting N gauge, I will double check that. I'll get back in touch with them and see whether the costs are any less or whether they're available to do N gauge size. But I think they do. I do think they do. But leave it with me, and I'll let you know updates on that. Eagle Creek says, I'll be interested in N gauge. Unless a lot of N gauges want some N1s. Double O, yeah, I am having double O. I know the other modeler that's already been in touch with me, they want double O, so that's an order of 4. So that covers the minimum order already. But I'm obviously not going to put the order in until... I don't think so, Brian. I think it's already pretty at minimal costs already, but it does include that's including the postage, as far as I'm aware. I'll have to double check on that. But yes, so it's £15 per nameplate of double O gauge. Obviously, if you're wanting O gauge, yes, I have spotted that. Don't worry, UK. But the seafoam tree's just catching it. If you want an O gauge, then obviously the price is going to exponentially increase. But I can ask if anyone is O gauge, I can ask for you as well. So, as I've mentioned, tonight's show is only 1 hour long. Good evening, Timber. Great to see you on Sunday. If we stay with the Tuesdays, these shows will remain at 1 hour long only. So next week, if we will be starting with the kit buildings. And also, if you're interested, we may be moving to a Thursday. So I'll keep you posted on that. I'm going to get in touch with Mark of Donegal Dad Rail and have a chat with him. So stay posted with my community tab to see what is going to be happening. Because if I might do a trial next week on a Thursday from 6. Okay? Might do a trial. But I'll keep you posted. You will not miss it either way. It'll either be Tuesday at 6 or Thursday at 6. If it's Thursday, it'll be a longer show. But I will keep you posted. Keep an eye out on my community tab. Also, my Facebook page. I'll post it on there. But good evening, Aaron of Upwell and Onwards. Just catching us as we are ending tonight's 1 hour first episode of Series 8 of YouTube Tuesday, which may change to a different name. Again, I'll keep you posted on that as well. So just a couple more minutes before we say a taraz. So thank you, everybody that's joined me, obviously, this earlier time slot. Just shows that you do like the earlier time. Do I do a WhatsApp group? I can do a WhatsApp group. I can do. That's not a bad idea. I could do a WhatsApp group for all channel members. Ending already? It's not even 6 a.m. in New Zealand. Yes, 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. on Tuesday, but potentially moving to a Thursday. We'll have to wait and see what happens for next week. Yes, I've seen the notification, Timber. I will be looking forward to having a look at that. Train Freak is in, is he? Good evening, Train Freak. Hope things are okay with you. I know you've had some gremlins you've mentioned. Hope you're able to squash them and get rid of them and having a pleasant day. So I'm going to bring this up because I really do need to. A huge thank you to those of you that do support the channel as a channel member. I do highly appreciate everybody that is a channel member helping to support. You can support as well from as little as 99p a month. It's very, very easy to do so. There is a link on the homepage of the channel. Just click on join and you can sign up today and get yourself access to behind the scenes action of the channel and also get featured. Depending on what level you take, you might get featured in special live streams. You might get featured in special behind the scenes activity. But you'll always get featured in my list on the YouTube Tuesday show. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. That about brings it to an end for tonight. I need a drink. Oh, I've not done this for so long. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I will hopefully see you either Tuesday or Thursday next week. Until then, take very good care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay well, and keep on modeling. Drop.